Hey YouTube, hey TikTok, and hey Instagram. I am so happy you are here. I ain't paying no attention to TikTok because they have the what is that called? The attention span of a goldfish. So what is this talking about? Anyway, good morning or afternoon, YouTube and Instagram and Trolley and Twitch and Sunshine Tarot and Pink Lessons. So today we're going to talk about the other woman, as you guys had y'all just kept on bothering me yesterday over and over again, talking about when I was going to do this other woman child. Where am I cheering at? I saw you guys in the waiting room, and I'm sorry I had to hang up. Can you hear me? I ain't paying no attention to TikTok, honey, because they got the attention span of a goldfish. All right, so look, Instagram, what's going on, Instagram? All right now. All right, let me put TikTok over here someplace because they all come in real fast and then they leave real fast, and child get paid from TikTok anyway. Hey, what's going on with you? All right, so let's get it going, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why there is a delay. Swipe to close. Swipe to close. What are they talking about? All right. All right. Hey, do I have any moderators in here? Okay. So we're talking about the other woman. Don't know why I'm getting that feedback. YouTube, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Am I clear? Hey, Rachel. Okay, good. Let's get it going. Instagram, you ready? TikTok, who knows what them children doing, child? All right, let's get it going. How many of you in here are the only woman? I mean, the other woman. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong station. What the fuck is going on? Okay. What? Oh, that's how many people are at my one YouTube station. Where's the main YouTube station? Hold on, y'all. All right. I don't see any of my regulars in here yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start the reading, even though I don't see my regulars, okay? So I need a moderator. Somebody needs to moderate for me, please. Instagram, what's going on, Graham? You ain't seen me forever, right? All right, let's do this. The other woman. Ew. Now don't get too smart with me, okay? Because you will get bounced the fuck up out this room. Just so that we're clear. All right, mama. Those of you on TikTok, if you want to come to YouTube and watch me live on YouTube, my name is I Am Sunshine Tarot. I know. I saw you, child. All right, Instagram, can you guys wait towards the end before you ask me to put money on the books? I don't know what it is about Instagram. Everybody else is like, they'll wait patiently until it's time to start asking for questions. But Instagram is like, all right. Let's see what's going on here. The other woman. So this is where the other woman is coming from mentally. And then we'll ask, hi, you're in the Caribbeans. Whoa. All right. And then we'll ask how your person feels about, hey, instinct. Oh, does that say toxic connection? God damn. All right. So I feel like, thank you, Demita. How you doing, girl? I ain't seen you in forever. Let me, shit. Fuck. All right. Thank you. So the very first card we have is toxic connection. So it's either you, their TikTok, Instagram, y'all see? Trolley, you see? Twitch, do you see? All right. YouTube. That's where my heart and soul is, though. YouTube, do y'all see this toxic connection? So either that girl is toxic, right? I think you can get bounced off of TikTok for cursing. I don't know too much about TikTok, but I curse here. So if they disconnect me, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so I see thank you. I see a toxic connection. Either this girl is toxic or it's just a bad situation, right? Let's see what else. I feel like some of you have been seeing 1111. Some of you are going to be going through a spiritual awakening. Okay. I don't know what that is. But anyway, this girl this woman either thinks you are toxic because that's what your man is telling her, right? Now, I am speaking to an age group that's maybe 35 on up because at our age, we're not side chicks. Right. In our age group, we are literally the other woman, which means that if you are the other woman, like 35 and above, he takes care of you. You know what I mean? Like he kicks you down with money. You see him, you're his woman. He got two women. A side chick is more like somebody calls just like when they want to have sex. But when I say the other woman, I'm talking about somebody that this person has a full-fledged other relationship with. Okay. All right. So TikTok doesn't really know me for doing readings because I don't really do readings on TikTok. So I don't know what's going on over there. But, this is what's going on at YouTube. All right. All right. So you said you've been seeing 1111? So I do feel like the other woman and your man or whoever this person is, see, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you are the person that he recharges with. All right. Like you recharge him. She drains him. So I don't know if you're the wife or if you are the other woman, but Instagram, are y'all seeing this? Okay. So TikTok, if anybody is there, if y'all seeing it, all right. Who am I talking to? Right. I feel like he feels like your vibe is very peaceful. Notice how my voice dropped, right? Notice how my voice, like all of a sudden, I'm feeling real chill. And it seems like, and in my head, I'm hearing that song, Your Love is Toxic, right? Right. I think that's their love. Their love is getting kind of toxic, right? So when he comes around you, he feels like you're giving him a spiritual awakening, that you are taking care of yourself enough to really help him deeply. He comes around you and he's learning things. You guys might even meditate with each other, okay? I see altar work here. How many of you guys are witches? I see some altar work here, right? So some of you might be doing some altar work. Can you guys see me at Instagram? Everybody okay? Everybody can hear and everybody can see at each platform. So you revitalize him, you two. You guys, you're giving him, okay, now I know what the toxic connection is saying. It's like somebody is crying while this man is beating you up. And this man has gotten physically violent with you. And instead of you making police reports and getting out, you're just taking it and you're being quiet. And you're going to end up in somebody's suitcase and closet if you don't get out. I don't know who I'm supposed to say that to. That was a message for somebody. But I feel like their relationship has gotten toxic. Look at her, she's crying. But her back is still next to his. She ain't going nowhere. You see that shit? It says toxic, but she ain't going nowhere. And so, and it's like he give me money. And it's like, well, he gives you a black eye too. Right. Oh, somebody pulled a gun. Uh-oh. Okay. I see a gun. Somebody drew a gun. Oh, I see. I don't know who you are, but I think somebody pulled a gun on somebody who tried to knock them upside the head, and you cocked it too. And you told them, yeah, hit me again, and you gonna be seeing glory. Who am I talking to? Somebody is saying you too scarily accurate. Girl, what you doing putting guns? You can just leave, child. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna end up in jail, and trust me, that is not a place you want to be because it stinks. Right. So if you're prissy and shit, you are not gonna want to be in jail. But anyway, we got the son. Somebody said to somebody, if you ever put your hands on me again, I'm going to take this and I'm going to protect myself and you will see glory. And if you are the person watching, I want you to know that this person means business. They weren't playing with you. They really will take their gun and knock you upside the head. All right. Oh, you've been seeing that, Tara. All right. All right. All right. You got to do what you got to do. But see, look, the reason why you need to take a police report is so that there is a history of violence against you so that the day that you really do go off, you can get off. But if you don't have any, if there's no record of him or her ever putting their hands on you and you go off and you kill them, and I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You protect yourself, then it's going to be like, why didn't you just leave? But if you can prove that they had a pattern of putting their hands on you, then if you do kind of go off, then the judge would be like, oh, well, she finally had enough. You kept on putting your hands on her. Okay, exactly. All right, let's see what else we see. So, I see some type of toxic connection, and yeah, it looks kind of bad. In fact, I feel like I'm supposed to talk to Instagram now too. She said, okay, see, Marilyn, I feel like you probably was the one who I was here for TikTok, but I'm going to go to Instagram now, okay? Because I have a bigger following there. All right. So you can go to Instagram to I Am Sunshine Tarot, or you can go to TikTok. All right. Bye bye. Oh, how do I end this on TikTok? Okay, end. She said, okay, poor girl. Oh, there was 100 people in there? I couldn't see them. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's move on. I don't want to keep y'all, held up. Let's go to Instagram now because I had lost the connection with Instagram. Hold on. Live. So anyway, if you're just coming in, details, the other woman. If you're just coming in, we see that it's starting off with a toxic connection, and that could be them two, or that could be you two. But we see a toxic connection, the other woman, Tarot. Add details. Okay. Live. Checking connection. All right. Checking connection. All right. Are we live? Instagram, do y'all see me there cheering? We're live. All right, let's go. So let me just repeat this for Instagram real fast, okay? Instagram, hey, we are doing a reading called The Other Woman. Some of you were already in the room before we got disconnected. It starts off, if you guys are new coming in too, with a toxic connection. All right? A toxic connection. So somebody, and this girl in this picture, she's crying. And I feel like that's you. And I feel like nobody knows. And I feel like you're very private and you don't like your family and you don't like people in your business. So you're not telling anybody just kind of like what you're going through right now. But I see you are in tears. You see that chick crying? But now, if you see her body posture, she's still trying to stand by her man, right? So obviously, this chick got some fixed qualities about her. I mean, you got to respect her because she's like, listen, I just don't leave when the going gets rough. This could be the other woman. This could be the wife. I'm not sure who this is, but you're in tears. Nobody knows because you're very private and you don't like people in your business. Now we had some woman pulled a gun on some dude that tried to hit her. And he said, I don't know who this is. You, is it Leo? Somebody hit you, and somebody got a knife, a gun, or something, and said, I dare you to go to sleep. I dare you. I dare you to go to sleep. So anyway, I feel like if somebody was kind of tripping there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They're scared of you now. But anyway, some of you have been getting these spiritual awakenings. Like I see a new beginning. I feel like this other woman, I'm going to just speak from the perspective of it being you. Okay. And you can change if you're really not the other woman. Hey, right? Hey, Charlie, Pink Lessons. Hey, everybody. Hey, Sunshine. Everybody. Sunshine Tarot. So I feel like this new woman could be you. It's like a breath of fresh air because even with the blue on, I feel like you're kind of laid back and cool. You don't really cause a lot of problems. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, that song that says, if you don't start no mess, then there won't be no mess. Who am I talking to? Child, I don't know. So he's starting to feel like, wow. You know how Kevin Samuels always talks about being the peace for your man. Some of you have just reached that level in your life where you bring peace to a man. And that's how he's starting to feel about you. That with you is peaceful. Okay. If And a lot of this has to do with some of your altar work, okay? Or, kind of like just apply it to how it applies, right? Your altar work could be therapy, your altar work could be whatever your altar work is, right? So, what else is he feeling about the on? Oh my God. Somebody is starting to feel like being with the other woman is like actually honoring themselves because whatever they're in right now, it has just gotten toxic. And at first somebody wasn't really clear about the depth of the toxicity. And now, if this doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply, right? I mean, but if this is your reading, it's your reading. If it's not, it's not, child. Or otherwise, just chill with us, right? Anyway, somebody has gotten very clear about the fact that they wanted to get out of this toxic situation, but just maybe financially they can't, right? Right now. But I feel that some energy here is feeling like being with you it's like when they are around you, they are recharged. They can get back out there and feel like, I can make it, I can do it. And a lot of you are either close to God, you're praying for this person, you're doing a lot of spiritual work. That's why they feel like you should be mine. I need to get out of this and really honor myself, right? And I feel like the truth is going to be revealed to this person. And the truth is, they do want to take a leap of faith with you. Some of you are pregnant. You could be with child, right? I don't know where that came from, right? You might have Aquarius in your chart, right? Hey, Instagram, I see y'all. Oh, the other woman is his ex. Okay. All right. All right. The person was dealing with her before jail. Okay. He's an Aries. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they do want to take a leap of faith with you. They're like, I'm really unhappy. I feel like one of the truths that's going to be revealed really soon is that they just feel foolish for continuing to be in this situation that's just not working, right? Here's the big girl again. Who is the big girl? She back again. Who is the big girl? I don't know why this big somebody, I don't know who this big girl is, but every time we talk about the other woman, this big girl come in and she shows her ass. You might be the big girl. Hoppo be in love with a girl called Sophia, and she be a big girl. Mister said he want to have a look at her. And I just seen them marching, like going off to war. Hoppo, you show is slow. Now, Sophia. So, honey, I don't know who this is, but some big girl. It's the big girl in the room because she be following me from reading to reading. I have an Aquarius Mercury and I'm on the Aquarius cusp. Is the big girl over here? Where is the big girl? Somebody said in the comment section yesterday, will you please stop talking about me? It's me, okay? She said, stop laughing at me, sunshine. So this big girl, I don't know who the big girl is, but the big girl is here. I don't know if this is the frumpy wife. I don't know if this is the frumpy ex. I don't know if this is you, his mama, but there's some big girl and she just came on. I don't know why she here. I hope she don't try to come beat your ass. Big girl, what do you want, big girl? So some of you are still a secret with the full moon here. Some of you are a full-fledged secret, like really close people don't know that you guys are developing this spiritual connection. And that's how I see this connection, okay? I feel that you and the married man, or I don't know what, whatever feels like you, I feel like you guys are developing a very deep spiritual connection. And I feel like you are teaching this person. Can you guys hear me good? I feel like you are teaching this person things that they never knew before. I think you are exposing them to things that they didn't even know that they needed exposure to. Right? In fact, I don't know. I kind of feel like there's somebody in here who feels like you're from God. They don't know like in what capacity, or maybe you feel that you don't know, in what capacity, but I feel like somebody feels like, Title, are you here? Because I did a reading for the pregnant girl who you saw yesterday in the cards. I don't know if Title's in here, but that's a badass reader, child. Y'all need to go to Tidal Wave Tarot, get you a reading, child. But if you do watch later, I did do a reading for the pregnant lady who you saw yesterday in the cards. All right. Now, Spirit says, okay, I don't know about this. So this is a message from Spirit. Now, I don't know what you've been asking Spirit, but Spirit says no. What y'all been asking? If you've been asking, should I get that brand new red Mercedes? That's 16% interest. Yeah. And Spirit said no. he has no recourse for lying, cheating, and then giving me an STD. Ooh, honey. Child, well, if it ain't talking to you, it ain't talking to you. And if it is talking to you, it's talking to you. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to right now, this is a positive thing. It's not like a negative thing. And I feel that this person sees you, as I said earlier, as a person that they can recharge, someone who teaches them things, especially either you teach them things or you are their peace. They like being around you. And this person wants to take a leap of faith with you because the truth be told, let's see, what is the truth? I think they're married to some frumpy lady. I don't know. Is your person with a big girl? Um, they could like big girls because she looked like a sexy big girl to me. I ain't mad at you, big girl. I ain't mad at Big Shirley. But the truth is, he and his girlfriend or he and his primary relationship has been having problems for a very long time. And I feel like your girlfriend, your whoever this is, I feel like they're too embarrassed to say something. They really kind of feel trapped primarily because they could still either be caught in a lease or have legal businesses with each other, right? Oh, he do love big girls. He's married to a sexy Big Shirley. I ain't mad at no big sexy Shirley. Big old sexy Shirley. I ain't mad. He like his women thick. Okay, well, there's a big old girl. There is a big girl. Liz, hey Liz. Liz says I'm a thick girl. Liz, no, that's the art of. There's one I follow one white girl. She got a big ass. But anyway, so yeah, I feel like there's this big girl that's in a way, and she just keep on eating and just getting big. And then there's you, and I feel like if you've been wanting to hear there's some type of message that you might have asked spirit, should you keep the baby? I don't know. I'm just saying, should you get this Mercedes at this time? Is this the right time to leave your job? It could be about this dude. I don't know. I don't want you to get mad at me. But it says the message from spirit to you is that the spirit that you miss the most misses you too and watches over you. You see that spirit up there? There's a spirit that's watching over you. Okay. My grandmother died. She says that you get a choice. You can stay. People can't see you, but she said there's rules. But you can also ascend. She says, I guarantee you, I will not be down here. But anyway, I do see somebody up there watching over you, right? And whoever this person is watching over you, they have a message. And they said the answer to your question is no. I don't know. Like maybe you've asked, are we going to find the insurance policy? Because we still can't find it. Somebody say, no, you're not. So go get a job. Or I don't know. Maybe you're asking, is this man for you? And, someone or something, maybe your guardian angel. Don't get mad at me, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what you asked, right? But if you did ask something, Spirit is saying, now you know damn well you shouldn't sign with that record label. They're going to take all your money, and you know they are. He says his ex may be the big girl. I'm the thick girl. I'm wondering why I keep seeing these numbers. Wow. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at how he feels about the other woman. Okay. Let's look at how they feel. How does your person feel about the other woman? And have you guys ever heard that Nina Simone song called The Other Woman? All right, let's see. How does he feel about the other woman? Okay, so how is he viewing things? How is the audio, you guys? Okay, let's see. He feels like the other woman is a good listener. And men love to be heard. Or this could be the other, somebody feels like somebody is a damn good listener. And they have wanted that forever. They just want to feel like they have somebody that they can talk to. How many of you are good listeners? Right? And then he feels like somebody else feels like you might be into the divination stuff. Did you tell him? You shouldn't have told him. So anyway, so somebody feels like you might be, maybe a witch or something, or like you're into that occult stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have some good listeners up. Okay, well, he feels like you are a really good listener, or the other woman is a good listener, and that's something that he doesn't have in his current connection. He also feels like you can like speak a message from beings. Like I think he feels like you're very spiritual and that you're in touch with the other side or something like that. Right? He feels like you're very spiritual, but more than anything, one of the thing that he likes the most about you is that you're a good listener. And I mean, like, you can't put a price on a good listener. I mean, because that is so validating. Like when someone is giving you their undivided attention and they're hearing what your soul is saying. See, he feels understood by you. He feels that he can be himself and that you will listen. Super chat is open. You guys feel free to give donations. You can give donations at Libra Woman 77 at Yahoo. Libra Woman 77, the Cash App. I don't feel like that's what I'm supposed to do right now, though. So also, I feel like he feels like you're very positive and that you are a good woman. Okay. Like he feels that you're good news. You ever heard of, oh, such and such is just bad news? You ever heard somebody say that? Such and such is bad news. He feels like you're good news and that you're a blessing. Oh, he did tell you that. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, Edie, how you doing? How you doing? Right? But he thinks you're kind of witchy too. So let's see how he feels about you, like being a good listener. What is that doing for him regarding, it's kind of all right. Okay, now how many of you got anger issues though? Y'all be going off? I saw the 5 of Swords. Oh, somebody got a mouth. Who am I talking to? Because it ain't none of my babies up in here. Is your friend's friend? Or is it you? If it's you, child, raise a hand. Child, go ahead, shame the devil and tell the truth. Oh, look at you. Shame the devil. Child, you ought to quit it, YouTube. Oh, hell no, man. Somebody is coming in. And see, the thing about it is that you are sharp as a tack. Now, look, who am I talking to? Not only do you got a mouth, but you're sharp with it and it's quick. And then they're like, well, how do I come back? I got to think about a comeback for a couple of days. But your comeback is just too quick. You look, I will slice you to pieces with my mouth. If I were you, I would not. If I were you, I would have provoked me to take this weapon out because it will slice you. I don't want to do that. I want to listen to your soul, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have you in the corner cowering, sucking your little thumb, asking for your mama after you finish listening to this tongue. Who am I talking to? Yes, honey. Who am I talking to? You know that you can whip that tongue, girl, and they be in the little corner crying like a little baby with a thumb in their mouth. Connie, that's all right. She said you channeling my energy. Ooh. So he's like, damn, it's like, I don't know what to do with that mouth. I don't know what to do with that mouth, dog. So, but what he's feeling is that, like, that's the only thing that you might need to just do a little tweaking with, child. Now, I ain't saying that she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no gold digger. I ain't saying that you got to change, right? Right? We just might do a little tweaking. How many of you will agree a little tweaking might be, it might be okay. Just a little tweaking, okay? Let's get the mouth. Let's. Okay, Instagram. The phone is about to shut down. She said I'm talking to you. All right, Instagram. Let me get you some juice so you can stay alive since y'all feel like I'm talking to you. All right, how many of y'all feel like a little tweaking wouldn't hurt nobody? Yeah, no, we can all grow a little bit, child. Hold on, Instagram. I'm trying to put you on the. All right. Instagram, y'all can go on YouTube if you want to hear what these people are saying. She say, maybe a little bit. She said, I can make you cry, child. Aquarius, Mercury, is that bad? Gemini, rising moon, Libra, sun. Ooh, honey, I know you can select. She said, ain't not tweaking. I didn't mean tweaking. I just a little, just a little. Okay, all right, all right. So that okay, I'm just trying to tell you this how he feel like that mouth. That you a good listener. You make me feel real comfortable. Okay? He could even sing that song to you. I feel so comfortable with you. I like being around you, but you got a mouth. Okay? But he feels like y'all can work on it. That you're trying. As long as you're trying. How many of you guys are trying? Okay? To change the Page of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is on your side. It looks like some unexpected good luck is coming your way. There's going to be, you want to get something in the mail and it's going to change everything, or a post is going to change everything. See, it's like the sense that I'm getting is like right after you say something nasty, you do something sweet. And so it kind of fucks them up. It's like a nicety. Okay, who's nicety? So you're not completely 100% nice, and you can be a little nasty, but come on, that is kind of nicey. So it's like either the booty is real good, and so it's like you say some good shit, and then the booty is just, ooh, Jesus. So, or I don't know. I feel like he feels like your mouth is 1 bad to 7 good. That's how he's feeling. He really don't like it though. We need to come up a little bit, Sharon. All right. We need to come up just a little higher. I'm talking to you. Hey, my golden. What you doing on there? I thought. You remember on YouTube, aren't you? My ex didn't like how direct I was, and he was sensitive. Oh, okay. Chaka said, now, Chaka, I don't believe that at all. No, no, Chaka. I hold you in high esteem. And if somebody got you talking crazy, it was their fault. If they hadn't provoked you, you would not have gone there. Child, that's how it is. But they have plans, okay? So this person, they do have plans with you. We have the Two of Wands here. That's like making plans with somebody. We have the Two of Wands here. Look at that. Like that's architectural plans too. So in some cases, okay, I can't speak for everybody, but in some cases, it looks like this person actually is making plans for you to be a part of their future. Now, how much of that future you are a part of depends on what you do with that mouth. Okay? Cause see, well, how are they feeling? They're feeling, ooh, the Three of Swords. Chaka, is this you? Do you slice them to the degree that they cry? Yeah, who is this that just you? It's like you can tell somebody where to go, and child, by the time your tongue has finished, they feel about 2 feet tall. Mm-hmm. So he talking to his mama about it. He said, "Mama, look, I don't really know what to do. Right? It's like I really like her, and we vibe really well, and I would like to really like um, commit to this or do something with this chick that could really take off or be serious, but I can't stand her. I just can't, So what did his mama say? Let's see, what did the mama say? He talked to his mama. She said, "Child, you better leave that alone." Oh, his mama is saying, you're gonna end up in jail with a mouthy woman, and I don't want my son to be in jail. Besides, does she know how to cut a chicken up? I don't know where that came from. If you know how to cut a whole chicken, I want you to raise your hands. What I mean by that is you can go to the store and you can get a whole chicken and you know how to cut the legs. And the mama is more concerned about you doing domestic stuff if the mother is still alive. This could be an aunt that he's talking to too. How many of you, they say that millennials don't know how to cut a chicken? Hand pink waving, hand pink. I don't know what that means. If he doesn't show it, I hope if he doesn't tell his mom, oh, Shaka. Well, then, if the mom is deceased, then it's whoever is like a mom to him. Who know how to cut a whole chicken? I just want to know, is there one millennial who can cut a chicken? He's close to his aunt. Look at that. That's what the aunt is saying. Can she make greens? Can she make greens? Does she have a good job? Well, I mean, we can. Well, yeah, she is going back talk and can't make soul food. So I don't know. He's talking to somebody who's kind of like really old school, and that's what she's saying. She's saying, "Son, if you guys can get that mouth under control, and she can cook and make you some pig feet, and she knows how to clean some greens and cut a piece of cheese." See, let's see what else Mama's saying. Ooh, Mama said that if the chick don't know how to cook, then y'all gonna be spending a lot of money on food. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, because he's talking to his mother about you, and she's trying to school him, right? And she's just like on a basic level. He's all up in the emotions, and she's like, okay, if she can't cook, then most of your money is gonna be spent on food, right? So now some of you are on food stamps, and so then she's like, oh, okay, well, if y'all got some food stamps, cool, but if you don't, then a lot of money is coming. She said she's telling him, write these things down, write this down, right, and do a pros and cons. But Mama seems to be more concerned on whether or not you can cook and make her son some soul food. Okay, because see, the big girl, who's the big girl can throws down. Okay, so you got the booty, but she got the greens. Okay, booty greens, booty greens. Okay, see, you got the booty, but she got the black eyed peas with okra. Right. She know how to smother some pork chop, cut a raw chicken, fry that bitch, and when you cut the chicken open, ain't no red in the meat. Can you do that? How many? Is there anybody in here that can fry chicken? Who fries chicken? The mama is like, well, baby, does she know how to put the ham hocks in the greens, or she don't know what a ham hock is? Child, baby, I don't know where you be getting these women. You getting them from Instagram, and they can't fry no chicken, and they don't know how to smother some pork chops, and the chicken is red inside, and they talking about getting married. She want to get married and she can't cook for you, son. So he's like, well, mama, this is a different day, mama. Okay. And it's like, and the mama's like, well, she sure do be posting a lot, always showing herself doing this and doing that. And I don't see her cooking nothing. And it's like, well, mama, are you actually on Instagram? What if you ain't, something's wrong with you? Yes, I don't see her posting no chicken. I don't see no black eyed peas. I just see some bullshit. And then she turned around asking, can we have a committed relationship? Well, you ain't gonna starve my son. I don't know who this is. I don't know who. Yeah, no, you are not gonna. And you know what? If the mama is a Leo, I'm particularly talking about that mama. Or if your man is a Leo, his mama is telling him that you all on social media and she ain't seen no black eyed peas. She ain't heard you post nothing about cooking, nothing. The room show is silent. Edie says she crying. Oh, your mama is a Leo. Okay. So she's like, son, listen, I just want you to be happy. She's saying, listen, I really don't want to interfere with your relationship. I feel like you should do whatever you want to do. But when you're ready to settle down and you got a smart mouth woman, it's going to be, I don't want you to get shot up by the police while, you come home and, you know what I'm saying? It's simply elegant. You're so funny. You're going to be shot up by the police because she talking crazy and you ain't got no black eyed peas in the house. So she over here talking crazy. You got to go to Walmart to get the rotisserie chicken. And then she's getting glory greens out the can and making jiffy ass cornbread. Cornbread from a box. Son. You know what I'm saying? Go get the big girl. I think you should be with the big girl because at least she knows how to make a damn meatloaf. She knows how to make a meatloaf and put the rice on. Can y'all make rice? Can y'all, what can you cook? I want to know. What can you? I am so sorry. Hey, buddy. Can the mama is like trying to tell him, son, you after these big booties and these BBLs, and in the meantime, you're gonna be hungry. Okay? right? Nails too long to make a biscuit. Bitch can't make a biscuit, don't know how to make a pound cake, nothing. Talking about, I want to get married. Married? How you gonna get married and you can't cook? Well, we gonna go out to well. So this is what the mama said. So somebody said back to I don't know who this is. Somebody said, well, you need to make enough money for us so that I don't have to cook. And then the mama said, you don't be bothered with that. I mean, there's just too many women that mama told him this, okay? Justice. Mama told him this, listen, if you get you a big girl who can make some cornbread and grits, and y'all can have some smothered potatoes with some bell pepper and onions for breakfast, and she can make you some pancakes and biscuits and shit, and make you some greens and shit like that, you're gonna be happy for a long time. But the girl who you got to take out every week and she got a big butt and then, you hungry all the time, spending all your money, that is not a wife, son. A wife, okay, listen. Hey, the mama said, leave the girl who can't do nothing in the kitchen, son, because she ain't serious about being no wife. She ain't got no wife skills. Talking about being a wife. She want a commitment and can't make a biscuit. She want a commitment and can't even fry chicken without the red blood coming out. Does she even know what ham hocks are? Child, I don't want to hear nothing. I want you to go get that girl from church, Lady Susie's child, because she knows how to cook and clean and keep her mouth closed like you're supposed to. And so he say, oh, he's listening to his mother. Oh, he's listening. This surprised me. He's listening because she's never talked like this before. Okay? Because there were some things that were hidden about what to look for in a wife. And he's starting to want to be married, okay? And she's starting to tell him that, like, let me see, what is she starting to tell him? I told you that. Oh, another thing is, find somebody who doesn't spend all your money, right? He said, you can find a woman anywhere that wants a maid. You can find a woman anywhere that can give the booty. You can go and buy that, but, you need to find someone who wants to put money in the bank account and not take money out. The reason I'm telling you this is because he's listening to his mother. See, he called an older woman, could be a Native American woman. She could have black hair, okay? And now she's breaking down knowledge and, and it's cold. She's breaking down knowledge to her son, and it feels real harsh to him, but he's listening, especially if you've been pulling a lot of money out of his account and then you can't cook, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's like, well, damn, my part is to bring the money in, and then you do your thing. But if you can't cook and I got to keep taking us out, then I can have any girl. You're not really competitive in, the sexual marketplace value because everybody got a big butt now, But you see how there was no millennials who could cut up a chicken? Not one. Not one. Everybody can twerk, but can't nobody cut a chicken. And that's what the mama is saying. I want you to come back to Mexico, son, and get you a real woman. Okay? I want you to come to Mississippi and go on and get these girls who've been taught since they were kids how to cook. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know how we got to the left, but I feel like either your person is serious about you or they're serious about settling down, and they're talking to their mama about all your good qualities and all your bad qualities. So what you need to do is counter it and say this. I just got Patti LaBelle's cookbook. And I've been learning. See, talk to him about how you're learning how to cut a chicken, or Flavor Flav. He ended up choosing that girl who used to go with Shaniqua or Shaquille O'Neal on Flavor Flav. I don't know how old you guys are. This is when Delicious first came out, and one of the things that pretty green-eyed girl could do was cut a chicken up and fry that bitch. You should have seen what those other girls did to some chicken. But what that pretty girl, that pretty high yellow green-eyed girl could cook her ass off, right? He's a supervisor on the job. He told me she spends a lot of money. Edie said he couldn't even make an egg. Chow. Okay. All right. So yes, the mama is like, baby, you don't want to get somebody that is not going to be able to spend money. But if you ever do meet the mother, talk to her about how your cooking skills. All right. That's one of the things that she's very concerned about. All right. And what else is going on? So yeah, I feel like financially, um, and emotionally and spiritually, this man is just like just broken. Five of coins, five of coins. Like this man, he's just somebody is just broken and broke down. And it seems like somebody has broke him down, or life has broken down. And in this connection with whoever he is with, um, I feel like your person is looking for somebody that he can, okay, like let's see, how is he? I feel like he thinks that you spend too much too. And I think for some of you, if that's not you, then that's not you. But I feel that he might think you don't have enough money, or the other chick doesn't have enough money, or like I don't know. Let me see what's going on here. That's okay. I think that what he wants is for you to just like have some goals that you're trying to reach, or that you're trying to do in your life. All right. Now, let's look at the wife. All right. Let's look at the wife. But the big girl, the reason why it's like, for whoever I was talking to, you guys are good listeners, and you look good and you smell good. You got that down. You ain't got to worry about that. Okay. Because you already know you turn heads. And he particularly likes your hygiene. All right. So those of you who, your new smell good, he like that, or she like that, whatever. Right. But because you don't cook, you're not very competitive in the sexual marketplace. So that means somebody who also looks good, who also smells good, who also works out, can get his attention over yours, because she could bake some black eyed peas and cut up a chicken and fry that bitch, so he can come home to full course meals where he's not spending a whole bunch of money every night trying to make you happy because you can't cook. So it looks like his mama is telling him, be smart. All right. The best thing you can do for yourself, if you want to be a little bit more competitive, because some of you are in the age group. How old are you? Some of you are in the age group where somebody's looking for a wife, right? And they don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on going out to McDonald's every week. They want somebody that can take some hamburger helper, and some ground beef, and I don't know, whatever, and feed the whole family with that shit. You know? I'm hearing some women want to be housewives and don't know how to cook. And so what I don't really like the whole idea of what do you bring to the table, because I think that's rude. I think what it is okay, what are we negotiating here? Like what are our roles? My roles are this and your roles are what, right? Um, um, because the truth, okay, all right, so now we're going to look at the wife. All right, like what are your roles? how I see them coming. I'm fine, thank you. I was driving, but I can cook and I can clean and I can work in a career. I'm a big, I can't see anything else you said. Oh, really, Taylor? Oh, good, Shaka. Well, you'll be married soon if you can keep that mouth shut. Okay. Let me tell you something. You know, I one of the reasons that my uncles, one of the reasons he didn't leave his wife because he was like, I can't cook and I get hungry and she cooks. Really. Every night. I remember that was really my grandmother's main duty was cooking for her husband, and she took it very seriously. She took it seriously. And he didn't have gourmet food, but he had some how many of you like to eat? I like to eat. If you smoke weed, you like to eat. You can tell I like to eat, okay? I don't know about you, but just good food, it just kind of makes you act right. Let's look at the wife, okay? Okay, so some of you are dealing with someone who is in the middle of getting a divorce. Now, how many of you are dealing with someone who is in the middle of getting a divorce? Okay, because I see a third party, then I see past issues, and then I see do it alone. All right. How many of you are dealing with someone who is in the process of getting a divorce? So this is what's up with her. Okay. Let me tell you what's going on with her. I'm gonna keep it 100, okay, so that you know what you're dealing with, and maybe you know what your competition is or whatever. What are you saying, Laura? Oh, Cancer sign. Oh, yeah, he loved to eat. All right, Laura, you be fixed. Do you cook for him? I'm looking for a generation. I'm looking for a millennial who can come in the room. I'm looking for one millennial who knows how to cut a chicken, a whole chicken. See, and see those little chicken wings and stuff. In some places, when we would get a big thing, they were $18 in Alpharetta. Now where we live, they're $13, but you can get a whole chicken for how much? $6.89. Cut that bitch, right? Cut the back, cut the thigh, cut the wings, cut the legs, and cut the breasts. And you can feed your whole family for a day or two or three with a chicken that's 681 as opposed how much do does anybody know how much a two-piece dinner is at Popeyes? In your state, how much is it? Because I want to see, do we have the most expensive Popeyes? How much is Popeyes where y'all live? I want to say hi to all the stations that we're on. I want to say hello to Instagram. Instagram is there's not a whole lot of people in there. I want to say hi to TikTok, YouTube, Troll, Twitch. Hey everybody. How much is how much is yeah, I don't know what you're hi ma'am please about, but it's me. You couldn't see all my comments. I'm the millennial. Oh, okay. Good. 1950. 1954. What? Yeah, it's about $9 where I am too. Popeyes, Instagram. Are y'all there? I don't know what Instagram is doing. Okay. Popeyes. About $9. And so what do you get for that $9? Two pieces of chicken, a biscuit, and some mashed potatoes and a soda. And tomorrow or later on that night, you're gonna be hungry again. For $6.80, if you could like have your man's back like that, like baby, I'm not gonna be a financial burden to you. That's what your man is most concerned about. He doesn't want a financial burden. He wants somebody he can build with, not someone that's going to take from. And see, that's how Tauruses are. Tauruses, they take from you, right? If you fucking with a Taurus, they're gonna do one or two things. They're gonna either help you make a lot of money, or they're gonna take all the money that you got. You get a whole chicken, $6.80. Do y'all even know how much a whole chicken costs? All you gotta do is look on YouTube. You can learn how to cut a chicken in a day. Trust and believe. When it is time to get serious, whoever you are, your man likes to eat. And that is something that he's really going to take into consideration before he asks someone to be his wife. So, the wife, she kind of wants to move on to bigger and better things, but um, he does feel like she's a good woman. All right. Now, you have to understand that married men, they lie a lot because they basically, sometimes they kind of want to string you along, but not all the time. Okay. That's not all the time. But from what I'm seeing, this is a good woman. All right. It's like almost like she came from heaven. I don't know who, if you're the wife, is she the wife? I don't know who the wife is, or maybe I don't know. I'm just telling you, please don't get mad at me. But I feel like it feels either they've known each other for a long time, or it just feels really. I feel like the wife, she's coming in like really knowing. Okay, if this is the wife, okay, she's coming in with a really kind of easygoing nature. All right, that's what I'm getting from this nature card. All right, their wife, this could be you, easygoing nature. And so I feel like if your person has Libra in their chart, harmony is everything to us. Everything, everything. So, like a mouthy woman for a Libra is not going to work. I feel like she's not mouthy, or you're not mouthy. One of you are not mouthy. Either the wife isn't, or whoever's gonna be this person's wife can cook, cut up a chicken, make black eyed peas. They can make soul food. Because when they go to the Christmas dinner, they gonna be bringing shit like the big dogs, right? They brothers, our wives are going to be bringing a banana pudding, and you are going to be bringing the greens, and everybody will respect your soul food cooking, because that's what the fuck he wants. That's why you saw that big girl in the beginning. Okay, so now I think she's an okay cook, because I got this. I feel like she gets by, right? But yeah. Now, this is the wife issues. There has been infidelity in the past. We have the third. Okay, you see that? You see that Instagram? So we have a third party here, and we have past issues. But she knew that when they got together, right? So there has been issues in the past with other women. And it seems like, she was willing to tolerate it in the past, but now she's kind of getting tired of it. And she feels like, let him and his women be somebody else's problem. That's kind of how the wife is feeling, right? All right, now how is he feeling about the wife? Okay, so the wife, she's kind of cool natured. She really is a wife. And as you guys know, you don't become a wife as a result of getting married. You were a wife way before you got married, right? I can look back in high school and knew who was wives. Back in high school, Rosalind Morel, she was a wife. Camille Parti, she was a wife. I mean, like they were trained and groomed to do that. And I don't know, they were different cultures too. No. Rosalind was black, but she was saved. You know, um, and her mother had her cooking full course meals. And when we were 14, because her mom was a nurse and very strict. Her mother was very strict, but yeah, she was like, "You are going to get a husband and get the fuck up out my house, bitch." All right, now let's see, how does he feel about his wife? Now, how do you know when a man is getting real serious about you? How do you know when he's getting how do you know when a man is getting real serious about you? What do you think? Huh? I guess everybody has different answers, and that's okay. How do you know when your man is getting real serious about you? Hmm? Hey, Danielle. He had a baby on her. Oh, that's the I see. Madam, do Ruti feel coming to me again, or she moved on? Okay, so my what is that called? My Cash App is Libra Woman. Okay, so if you have a question, send like a minimum of $10. If you don't have any money, I don't care why. I don't care why you don't have it. That's not my concern. I don't do no free readings under any circumstances because everybody got issues. So I don't give a fuck why you don't have money. But if you do have money and you got a question, you can cash at me at Libra Woman 77, a minimum of $10, and I will answer your question. Okay? Yeah, child, because they'd be like, well, I'm in the hospital with my, what the fuck? I don't know you. Why do I care? I mean, really. So if you have a question, this is my Cash App. And when I see the money on the screen, if I see the money on the screen, then I'll answer your question. All right. Good afternoon, Simply Natalie. Okay. How does he feel about his wife? All right. How does he feel about his wife? How does he feel about his wife? I know that I know I keep saying this over and over again, okay? But I'm gonna say it again one more time. His Puerto Rican mother or Mexican mother, Latino, especially if they have Latina in them, Latino, however you say it, right? Or Italian, Indian. His mother told him that if a woman was really serious, truly serious about taking on the ministry of a wife, she would know how to cook. This Latino, they just feel like that's just something that you do when you really, truly are a wife from the heart on out. You're going to know how to feed your man and invest in learning how to do that. I personally feel, that we're in a new day and, and I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Okay, the other woman. The other woman. The other woman. Part one. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to share this. And then I'm going to go live again. So I feel, he feels like, God, I can't wait to see this. Hold on, you. Nah, I'm good. Okay, I gotta go. Live details. I'm not gonna add the details. I'm just gonna go live. Okay. Um, he and some women say, well, you should have enough money so that we don't have to do that. And then his mama's like, well, don't fuck with her because she's just gonna just take money out the family. You want to get somebody who's smart enough that has some competitive skills on the sexual marketplace. You know, like if you 35 or over and you can't cook, that just don't make no sense to his mother. All right, so let's go. All right, so how does he feel about his wife? And can she? He thinks she talks too much. All right, and she tells their business to everybody, just a little bit too damn much. Okay, but he does think that she's a good listener. He does, but he feels like she talks more than she listens. All right. So how does the husband feel about the wife? He feels like she talks more than she listens, talks more than she listens. Okay. Now, how does she feel about him? Okay, so she feels that he was just born crazy, all right? The birth chart with the past issues. She feels that there are things in his chart that has indefinitely inflicted him. All right, I don't know who, what, when, why. I'm just telling you what I see. She thinks that he's just stone cold crazy and was born like that, and there's nothing anybody can do because his mama's crazy, his daddy's crazy, he crazy too, and it's because he has a Saturn moon in the fifth conjunction, retrograde, SOK, SB. I don't know. She makes excuses for him, in other words. And even though he's insane, or she thinks he is, she gets him. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Now, how else does he feel about her? He thinks his wife is beautiful. He thinks that she's beautiful on the inside, right? He does. He thinks that she's beautiful. He thinks that she's beautiful. He thinks that, he took a leap of faith with her, and that he had honored himself, and that he took a leap of faith with her. And so where is she coming from? So somebody's pregnant. Somebody is pregnant, or somebody is pregnant. I don't know if this is you, um, or what. Either she feels like he's had an outside baby, or that he's a womanizer with these different women here, right? Because you're not the first affair. You're like one of many. This man, this is what he do. And so, but she accepts that about him, okay? Um, but either she feels like he's a womanizer, or that he got a whole bunch of baby mamas, okay? He has a whole bunch of baby mamas. Hey, Johnny Nicole, what's going on with you, child? Right? Um, or she feels like this is my husband, this is the father of my children, okay? And that the with the confirmation here and the red dress, she feels like this is like it's the right thing to do to stand by your man. But nevertheless, how does he feel? Um, 11, 11. I feel like honestly, I feel like in some cases, okay, how does he feel? How does he feel? Abundance. Abundance. 1111 with overthinking. I feel like he's, in some cases, you're dealing with somebody who's just kind of bored in their relationship, right? And, hmm. In some instances, we're dealing with two group of people here, right? How long have I been on, Shaka? We have two groups of people here. We have closure and new moon. So you might be dealing with someone who feels like let's say this is Derek and his wife. She was on the Shades Room. Derek Jackson and his wife. She still really wanted to fight for the relationship because she's a Christian. Yeah, did y'all see her in the Shade Room? I mean, I feel like she still wants to fight for the relationship, but if he wants a divorce, which is very unusual, usually men are not the ones that leave home. Usually they stay, and it's the wife. But okay, so we have the closure with the new moon. So either okay, let's see what this closure is about. I need to do some clarification here. So the wife, how is she feeling? And then we're going to see how she feels about you, or if she knew that there was someone else. The wife, okay, so the wife knows about his philandering ways, okay, and she's done with it. She feels like, hey, if you want this cheater, you have at it. I don't know who this is for, and this ain't everybody, okay? This is, I'm sorry, this is whoever has the most dominant energy in the room. But she feels like if the three of wands reverse with what? Okay, all right. So this is how she feels. She's like, okay, she might be a Christian or has children and might be a little, there might be financial ties here. I feel like she has learned to accept him and his philandering ways. There might be quite a few different babies born outside of the relationship. Like I was looking at that lesbian who killed her lesbian lover, and it's like the news media made it seem like Cornisha just wouldn't let Quamasha whatever go. But then Pink Book Lessons, she broke that shit down. She was like, well, the reason the stud killed the femme is because she kept on having babies with other people and fucking with her, then going and fuck with a nigga. And yeah, she got sick of that. But I feel like this woman is going to tolerate you. All right. Okay. Some of you are dealing with someone who's getting a divorce, though. So that doesn't apply to you. But this woman, she feels like other women are just, it's just something that masculine men do. And so she doesn't like it, but it is something that she accepts. And she understands that her position is that if anything ever happened to her, everything comes to her because everything is in writing. Like she feels like, I mean, if he wants to have sex with you, have at it. But if anything happened to him, I get the house, I get the insurance, I get the 401k, I get the respect at the funeral. I will be on the front row. I will get the roses. I will get all of that. So she really has, she is okay. So this is not for all of you, and you could be the wife, and this is how you feel. Okay. So how does she feel about, did we do how he feels about? Yes. So you're like his peace. the thing about, in some cases, if he's not the one that's initiating the divorce, she is not going to divorce this man, with you being in the picture or not, because other women is something that she accepts. She thinks it's because he has a second moon in Scorpio on the fourth quadrant called in the Icipitus of the Retipitus and the Mehicatus. But it appears that somebody really loves him or her, or this could be you, or this could be somebody new. This is love. She loves him, and she's not going to um, leave her husband because he's having sex with somebody, and she's not going to leave her husband because he got some other girl pregnant. Um, she feels like if you want to be a baby mama that's unmarried, that's on you. I'm just telling you what I hear. All right. So, all right. Does she know about you? And if she did, how would she feel? The wife. How does the wife feel about you? Actually, the wife would think kind of highly of you. If the wife, some of you, if the wife saw you, she would think that you were very pretty. Okay. Okay. So some of you, if the wife saw you, she would think that you were very pretty, right? Also, she would think you're kind of witchy, divination tools. She thinks that, I don't know how she knows these things. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. She thinks that, I mean, like she's not threatened at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. And I think it's because of the paperwork. I feel like she would become threatened if the paperwork changed. Okay. But she will even say, God, she's pretty, or I could see how you would choose her. I could see how you would sleep with her. Um, let me see. Yeah, in some cases she's like, yeah, wow, she's hot. Or I could see how you like her. Yeah, and I think the wife might be a little bisexual, because I do see her kind of being like, it could be on the down low. She could be on the down low, or he could be somebody's child. No. But also, they have an understanding as a couple. They have some type of understanding that you may not know about. They have an understanding that a man and a woman, come to. They have some type of understanding and agreement that works for them. Now, in some cases, there really is a divorce going through. Okay, the Justice card. There really is a divorce going through. I think that if in fact you are one of the people dealing with somebody who, there's a divorce going through, I think she is just really concerned about how you would treat her children. All right. For those of you that this is resonating with, yeah, she just wants to make sure you will treat her children right. But she is utterly not even almost threatened. So I don't know why. I think he has like really made her understand that is there anybody in here who is the wife? Or, because see, I don't know why I'm picking up on this strong wife energy all of a sudden. A little over an hour. Okay, I'm about to get off. You're right. The Taurus is only concerned with the money she's going to be getting from this. He's been doing this since the beginning. She's just tired now. Right, Taylor. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Exactly what Taylor just said. It's the wife is like, listen, this is who you are. You're a cheat. And, I look, just take care of me and the kids, or just take care of me and you go out and you do whatever you need to do for yourself. All right. Now we're going to just end this with just seeing where things are between you and this person. Okay. Is anybody in here married to the person? The other day, the wife was in here because her energy, the wife energy is kind of strong. Oh, Viagra. Anybody in here actually married? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's look at, I'm going to close this. All right. So if you are the wife and you're watching at home, I'm going to answer how he's seeing her. Okay. This is from your husband's perspective. So you are the wife. I'm going to tell you what's going on from that perspective. All right. So this is how he is seeing this girl. 6 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, Temperance, 2 of Swords. All right. So if you are the wife and you are watching this broadcast, it appears that your husband is seeing this person as someone with a very cool, calm, collected demeanor, someone who's very warm and patient with him, someone who he can talk to, and he really enjoys spending time with this person. He could also be someone who either he gets money from or he gives money to. All right. So either he sees, if you're the wife, we're asking, how does the wife, from a wife's perspective, and your man has another woman, it looks like he really enjoys spending time with her. And she could be a Sagittarius or have fire in her chart. He feels like she's grounded. He respects her. They could work together with the 6 of Pentacles, or they could have met each other at work. She's very patient and tolerant of him, real easy to get along with. And she's kind of comfortable with not really knowing where this is going. He hasn't even really paid that much attention to where it's going. But as of right now, he really thoroughly enjoys her company because she doesn't argue with him, and it's just relaxed and easy to be around her. Also, I mean, like I just need to say, wife, he's really enjoying her company. Really enjoys her company, right? Oh, really? Okay. You're right, Black Alien shit. Oh, he's her boss. Okay. Okay. She said she's unstable. Okay. Um, because of that instability, could be why he's not sure if there's a future, Taylor. Okay. That instability could be the reason that, he's not sure. All right. Okay. So from the wife's perspective, all right. All right. So now this is, she saw you. Oh, she remembered you from the club. I see. All right. How y'all doing, Instagram? I see you. I see you, Rhythm. I see my girls over there. That's why the Taurus isn't threatened. Oh, wait a minute. I'm confused, Taylor. Who's the Taurus? I'm confused. All right. Y'all gotta keep me abreast. Okay. So this is from the husband's perspective. This is how he sees thus the other chick. Very easy to get along with, right? You might be kind of argumentative, okay? Because he sees this chick as like just a breath of fresh air, a place where he could really like go and watch Netflix and chill, or they might just get it on in a car, right? I see somebody having sex in the car a lot at his job. I see sex in a car or sex at a job. And oh, you're the wife. Oh no, the Taurus is the wife because she is unstable. Oh, the Taurus is the wife. Okay. Jazzy J, huh? All right. Now, what is next? So, from the wife perspective, this is how your husband is seeing. Now, from the wife, now this is how your man, your baby's father, your husband, from the if you're the main woman and you know your man is messing around with someone else, this is how he feels about her. Okay? All right. This is don't shoot the messenger. All right. And this is not going to resonate with everybody. And if it's your story, you know that it is. And if it's not, you're going to know that too. Hey, nah, that's not me. Or yeah, it is. Okay. So this is how he feels about her. Okay. Ace of Wands. All right. That's the first card. The Ace of Wands. He's very passionate about her, very sexually attracted to her. All right. The next card is what? What is that? Death. Huh. Death. Death. Huh. Okay. Okay. And then the last card is what? The Four of Swords. All right. So if you are the wife, it seems as if for whoever this is for, and it may not be your story, somebody else might have come into the room. Okay. It seems like he feels at this time where they are in their relationship that is mainly sexual, or he mainly is just, men are very passionate and they're very sexual. But so he's seeing her as a piece of ass, really. The Ace of Wands with the Death card, he wants to hit it and quit it, death. And the reason, the Two of Swords here is he doesn't see a future, right? But I don't think he tells her that with the Four of Swords. I think with the Four of Swords, he's telling her some stuff that she wants to hear, like, I'm going to be divorced soon. I'm going to be out of this relationship soon. And it may not be your story, so don't get mad at me, okay? Because like if you know this man loves you, then this is not your story, okay? Yeah, so he could feel like this is a passionate new start, right? Because I don't see any cards indicating that he was trying to get out of this marriage, right? I feel like, as you know, this is something that he's been doing for years, right? And you're just, the wife is just like, okay, so who you doing now? You know what I mean? So, um, if you are the wife, the way he feels about this person is mainly sexual, but he's also very passionate about her too, right? And for some of you, it's like after they have sex, they don't even sleep together. Like, they have sex and then he leaves. That's not all of you, but uh, I don't see your husband taking this seriously at all at this time. Right now, it's just a very passionate affair that he doesn't see a future with. But um, the person that I ended up staying with for 10 years felt the same way about me in the beginning. In the beginning, that's how they felt. Okay. So that doesn't mean but it just kind of seems like with the Six of Discs, he really enjoys her company. He makes her feel, she makes him feel alive. Um, and he feels with the Death card that there would have to be a lot, he would have to make a lot of changes in his life with the Death card in order to, like bring this relationship into fruition. And he, like, he might feel like he's too old to do that. I'm not really sure. Okay. So this girl, from the wife's perspective, okay, Now, this girl, how is she viewing your husband, Ace of Pentacles, or your baby's father, the Justice card with the Eight of Wands? She feels like you guys are in the middle of getting a divorce, all right? And she feels like they are going to get married. They're going to start a new beginning with each other. The Eight of Wands represents spiritual messages. So she feels like there is a future here, and that she and your husband are getting ready to build something with each other that has longevity to it. And that, I don't know if this is what he's telling her, but this is maybe what readers have told her. This could be what she's telling herself. And we'll see if that's in the cards, okay? But she feels like he is a perfect, like they're building a foundation right now in which they are establishing something very serious with each other. But they're just waiting for she's just waiting for the divorce to go through, all right? And she feels like after your divorce is over, or you move out, or after, whatever, that they're going to move rather rapidly towards starting their new life. Okay. And this could be what's really happening. Okay. I don't mean to disrespect anybody's situation. Y'all know this is just entertainment. This is not not to be taken, too seriously. You just kind of take it with a grain of salt because they change tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, child? All right. So now, from the wife's perspective, this woman that your husband is sleeping with or is in an affair with or whatever, how does she feel about your husband or about your long-term lover? The Star. Well, I mean, she's never felt anything like this before. And it's because, either he's love bombed her because he's married. When somebody belongs to someone else, they know that they're giving you some bullshit. And so they can be very charming and come at you in a way that will suck you in. You know what I mean? But anyway, so your husband is coming across very charming to this woman, and she feels like he is everything she has ever wanted in a man, especially if he has an Aquarius moon, sun, or rising, or she could have an Aquarius moon, sun, or rising. Okay. I don't know who this is for. Oh, she is in love. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, maybe. Okay. She's very much in love with your husband. The Star and the Queen of Cups is here. And how oh yeah, honey, if he proposed to her today, she would be with your husband today. Okay. And if this is not your story, like I said, this is just entertainment, child. Hey, Jazzy, or I can't see. Is that my daughter? Is that my daughter? Child, where you been, Izza? Where you been? The wife shoved me the message to the other woman. The wife showed me the message to the other woman. He's not trying to start nothing new. He leading her on. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's kind of so this might just be Taylor's story, and it may not be anybody else's story, because I don't want you to leave here feeling bad, because ain't no card reading gonna change what I'm doing anyway, child. But yeah, so I see that the other woman is ready to give her life to your husband exclusively. Okay, she's really ready to like do something serious with your husband. All right. So, what does your husband want the what does your husband want from her? The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I mean, the Page of Pentacles, they may work together. All right. She may even give him money. All right. I do see some type of exchange of money. So I don't know if like what your husband will do, because he knows there's no future here. He might give her money and then bounce or something, like, just so to kind of ease his conscience. But with the Queen of Swords, that's his ultimate outcome, or his ultimate, what he's going to do. He's not trying to do anything with her serious. She could be a nurse. She could drive a white car, be in the healthcare industry. I see a Ava. All right. She could be kind of cold too. She could have been divorced. There could be a child around her. She could work for the healthcare industry or has worked healthcare or something. There could be a nurse, a doctor. Um, it could be a nurse, a doctor around her. She's very smart too, quick as a whip. And honestly, she's a really warm person. And aside from your husband, most people like her. So this other chick is a very likable person that most people, I mean, like, honestly, if they had to choose between being friends with you, the wife, or her, they would choose her because she's just easier to get along with. But I definitely feel a strong healthcare pull. All right. So we have the Nine of Wands, which is healthcare for me. The Queen of Swords is also a nurse, a doctor, or they could work in that industry. Also, there could be therapy, um, something like that. Also, they could work in the housing industry with the Page of Coins here, right? But somebody's coming out of jail too, right? Somebody's coming out of jail. And if the person who's coming out of jail, if he told you he was going to get you, he's going to try to do that. Okay. You need to do something about that. But anyway, your husband is not serious about this woman at all. But he does like to have sex with her. But I feel either they're having sex or they have something passionate. He just really enjoys her company very much. She's a real cool ass person. Like I said, she kind of gives me an Erica Badu vibe. And she's real down to earth, really just good people, real smart. Could be a nurse. She could be a doctor, something like that. Hey, JK, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's very much so, Taylor. JK, thank you for the 9.99. Appreciate that. He is an Aquarius. His wife drives a white truck. The woman he had a baby with works in the healthcare industry. Oh shit. His wife and baby mama have the same birthday. Ooh, Lord. I tell you the truth, it is. All right. So, so what is the girlfriend planning on doing from here? Okay. What is the girlfriend planning on doing from here? What is the girlfriend planning on doing from here? King of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, honestly, this girlfriend is beautiful, and she's wife material. I feel like a lot of people, I'm not trying to make the wife feel bad. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay. So I just feel like she has a lot of options. If she is dealing with your husband, it's because she chooses to. But either like as soon as she puts herself back on the market, or just if she just for one day, maybe even a month, opened herself up, people are so emotionally attracted to this woman, like your husband is, that they would flock to her, right? But I think this other chick is under the impression that you are going to be out of the way, wife, very soon, and that's going to give them opportunity to be together and build something, because that's what readers are telling her. But let me tell you guys something. I work at a top reading agency. Um, that one that's very popular, and we are told to tell you what you want to hear, so you'll call back. We can't really give full readings there. We can't tell you this kind of shit because you won't call, you won't come back. You can get fired for giving them an honest reading. Ain't that about a bitch? So they might be going to readers that are telling them what they want to hear so they can keep getting some more money. But they think that it's just a matter of time before you are their husband. That's what they are. Your husband is their husband. That's what's in their mind. Um, your husband is not thinking anything near that. Nothing, nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. Hmm. You sent me a video request for what? You want to come on with me? Why? Yeah, your husband ain't thinking about that at all. He's coming up with the world, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. He doesn't see her the way that she sees him at all. The world, the King of Swords. But now he may be lying to her and telling her what she wants to hear so that he can keep getting sex. All right. I do feel like in some cases there is an exchange of money. So this could be an escort. This could, it feels kind of cold over here. This could be an escort. I see an attorney here. I see a truck driver here too. I see a man who's kind of wild looking here. Um, but I feel that your husband is an asshole, and I think he is playing with people's minds and games, and I think he should go fuck himself. Really. And I think you're married to a sociopath, and I don't think it's cool to treat people like this. And this is who you chose to be your husband, right? And so, and this is, oh, okay. So your response back to me is the bitch knew that he was married. Okay, well, hey, that's how the wife is feeling. You knew he was married. And so that's the gamble, the wheel of fortune. That's the gamble that you gave. But that's how she's feeling. All right. Now I'm going to end this by looking at the marriage from the other woman's perspective, like from your perspective, from the other woman's perspective. This is how he sees his wife. All right. And then we're going to end. All right. Again, you guys, this is all entertainment. Don't be feeling bad about this. And hi, how y'all doing? Don't be taking this to heart. Oh, he is a truck driver. Hey, Jazzy J. This is an accurate, the signs. I drive a white car. I'm a Scorpio rising, but I'm done with that. I wish I could send this to her, but I would hurt her feelings. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, this is why we can't give accurate, we can't, I don't even take the cards out on the psychic lines because they don't want a reading. They don't want a reading. They just want you to tell them, like, let me say this, and then I'm going to do her reading. So a guy called the other day, and so he had an encounter with a celebrity football player. And in 3 years, the celebrity football player has never responded to any of his attempts to contact him to have something serious. But readers keep telling him that that's his soulmate, that's his twin flame, and one day they're going to be together forever. So he spent close to maybe $60,000 talking to readers to be told a bunch of bullshit. So when I first got on the lines, I was really trying to tell him that this man is married and he's not thinking about him. He said, do you have anything positive to say? Do I have anything positive to say to you about a man who is married, who is a celebrity, who lives in Los Angeles, and you want to know if he's just out of the blue gonna contact you and you guys are gonna be together? Yeah, people, they believe fantasies. So now I don't even take the cards out. I just listen to the story and tell them whatever they want to hear, because that's all they want. Right. Yeah, Antoinette, I hate that. Yeah, JK, like that. I mean, it breaks my heart, but they don't want to hear. And if you tell them, they get mad at you and give you a bad review. Okay. Now, when you tell them what they want to hear, you're one of the best readers in the world. All right. Now, let's see how, from the other woman perspective, how does he see you? I mean, how does he see? Wait a minute. What am I doing, you guys? So I said, how does he see? Oh, I said, okay, I was talking to the wives, right? Somebody help me. I was talking to the wives, and I said, this is how your husband sees the side, or not a side chick, but the woman on the side. So now, what are we doing? We're doing. This is how the. This, okay, so I'm talking to the the other woman, and from the other woman's perspective, this is how he truly sees his marriage and his wife. All right, right. The wife's no, no. I did the wife's perspective, Jay. Okay. All right, you guys. I just want to run a comb through my hair real quick. I'll be right back. It's kind of, I've been shaking it. It looks like it's all over the place. All right. So, uh-oh. Hmm. Steve Harvey said that the number one thing that a man would do when he's really serious about you being his wife, or being, if a, the number one thing that a man would do when he's really serious about you is he will introduce you to his mother. All right. So he said, Steve Harvey said, if you have not met the mother, I don't know if that's in their generation or what. He said, if you have not met the mother, then, and y'all know that. Aren't you guys like that about your kids? Any moms in here? You don't just let anybody meet your kids, right? Right? All right. So this is how he feels about his wife, as it relates to, like, this is how he is viewing his wife or his marriage. And this is from the side chicks, I mean, the other woman. This is for the other woman. This is how your what do you call him? Your boyfriend is feeling about his wife. This is how your boyfriend truly feels. Okay? This is how. All right, so I'm going to have you guys choose, so I don't have anything to do with this. So I'm going to show you the cards now. All right, so anybody, I'm going to take 2 out of 3. This is how he truly feels about his wife. I'm going to take 2 out of 3. All right, let's go. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. My Cancer man. You guys, give me a number, 1, 2, or 3. Community beef. 3. All right. One person said 3. I need 2 people to beat it. All right. Instagram, y'all can choose 2. Hey, y'all. 2, 2. Oh, okay. So we got 2. So top or bottom? Oh, you meant 1. Hold on. Is there a moderator in here? Who won? I see a lot of 2s. I think 2 won, huh? Uh-oh. What is going on? I did not mean to do that. All right. Who won, y'all? 3, 2, Two. Okay, two. Two, one. All right. Top or bottom? This is how he feels about his wife. Top or bottom? I'm going to take 2 out of 3. This is how he feels about his wife. Top or bottom? Come on, y'all. 2 out of 3. Top or bottom? G to the L to the O, big glow. Hello. Top or bottom, y'all? Do you want me to read from the top or do you want me to read from the bottom? By default, I'm going to just read from the top. Oh, I need to scroll down, huh? Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Top wins. Bottom. Oh, top. Okay, top. Okay. So Instagram, the top one. This is how I don't know what he's told you, but as of right now, this is how he truly feels about his wife. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so see the 8 of Pentacles. All right. With the 10 of, with the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. I got to turn it this way so I can read it first. 8 of Cups with the what? The 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's a part of him who, because of financial responsibilities or even a business, right? He wants to try and maybe make it work for the business, or, because they have, no, it's Santos, right? So he may want it to work for the business sakes, but I do feel that emotionally he has left the relationship a long time ago, and he doesn't feel the emotional connection with his wife that they once felt. And it seems like he does a lot of crying at night, right? They started a business together years ago, but he took her off of the business paperwork. Okay. So anyway, we have the 9 of Swords here. He spends a lot of time and a lot of despair about the relationship, right? He spends a lot of time feeling despair about his relationship, right? So I feel like he has, in fact, he has maybe, is that the way that I would look at it? No, he would be looking like this. Wait, okay, if I turned it upside down, let me see. Yeah, no, okay. This is why I don't do this. But anyway, yes, I feel like I'm just the messenger. I'm not on anybody's side, anyone's side. I'm just telling you what I see, and this is all for fun, okay? What is this that's in the way like this? Oh, you can see that shit? All right. So he has emotionally, in some cases, withdrawn from this relationship a long time ago. Hey, lady, how you doing? Because they just don't have an emotional connection anymore. All right. So, yeah. So it looks like he has withdrawn. Yeah. But rather he's taking, you can't believe anything a married man says, because they lie so that they can keep having sex with you without being married to you. All right. So you can't believe anything they say. You got to see for yourself. If you see it for yourself, then you can believe it. Otherwise, they all lie. They say that they sleep in separate bedrooms, and they all say that, a lot of times, she just don't have nowhere to go, all the dumb shit. So, but anyway, I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles here, though, whether it's business or not, he still wants to work on this relationship with his significant other. And although he feels a disconnection, I feel like whether he feels I feel like he is committed here, whether he feels a disconnection at this time or not. But I do feel, because these pentacles means that the pentacles are like, list, okay, these cards right here, Instagram, Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords, that's just, those are just emotions. You know, emotionally, I'm feeling this way. I think that, she might beat him down or berate him. There could be some issues like that. But with the Eight of Pentacles here, that means he's willing to work through it. Now, if it's just for business, then he's willing to work through it for the business. Okay. Because that's how important the business is to him, so, like, but I feel like, how does he feel about his wife? I feel like he feels like they need a lot of work on their relationship, but with the Eight of Pentacles, he's still looking at her. Okay. He is not looking away. He's not looking away from his wife. See, when I do readings, the person who I'm asking about is on this side. So I feel that he wants to continue to work on this. With the Pentacles, he means business about it too. Like if she said something like, you know what, I want you to stop talking to that chick, or I'm out, and I want you to do this, and I want you to do that. I mean it. He would do what she said, okay? Because he's really still trying to make this relationship work. However, his heart is not in this relationship. It's not been in the relationship for a while. He does want, but I feel like the reason that his heart is not in this relationship is more because of some mental health issues, rather than it being about her. And I do feel that, I don't know what culture this man is, but I kind of feel like I'm talking to somebody who, they could have a strong Catholic background. They could be an educator, a teacher. But this person, like, he really believes in marriage. Like, this person, once you make a vow, it's not about how you feel. And they feel like, you don't divorce because you fall out of love. What has that got to do with anything? We made a commitment. All right. Okay. Now, how is she saying things? All right. The Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Wands. She likes the status of being a wife. Okay. She likes the status of being a wife. She likes the respect of being the missus. Even though she knows with the Ace of Swords here, she's very clear and aware, right? She has a lot of clarity on the fact that sometimes her husband strays, but she's not threatened by it at all. She don't feel like any woman is a threat to her because she got the paperwork. All right. So that's how she feels. She feels like, and it's something because my stepmother is a family attorney. She practices family law. And I will never forget this case where the man never divorced his wife, and the other woman stayed with him for 20 years and in that house with that man. And he dropped dead one day, and he never took his wife off the paperwork. So even though the new woman had been with him for 10, 15, 20 years, the wife, he was still legally married. So, honey, that wife came to town after he died, got the Cadillacs, the house, the 401k. She got every goddamn thing. And then the girlfriend took the wife to court in California and said, but I've been here and I've done this and I've done that. And you know what the judge said? Well, aren't you a dear? That's what the judge, wasn't that very nice of you? She says, listen, if he didn't put you on anything legally, what do you want me to do? I can only tell you what the law says, right? So that's how she feels. She's like, well, if you want to go screw, go screw. Like, go take your penis and stick it into someone who you don't know and then come back home. That's how she feels. And it really, truly, honestly doesn't bother her, because sometimes she don't want to be bothered with his ass sexually. So she feels like if he wants to go be a whore and have a cum bucket, because that's how she's seeing you, then, she feels like you're one of many cum buckets. All right. Okay. So how does he feel about his wife? The high priestess, very cold. Oh, the empress. Okay. Hmm. And the three of cups. Okay. So the high priestess, the empress, and the three of cups. So, especially if you're dealing with a man who's with a Libra or someone who has Libra in their chart, they're a Taurus, okay? Especially if this person is a reader, they could be a researcher, a developer. He loves her. I don't know what he's told you, but he loves this woman and he esteems her above all others. You know why? Because the empress is above all the queens. So, with the exception of the Queen of Wands, because that's like neck to neck for me with the empress. But I feel like they may not have sex, right? Because the high priestess is kind of cold, right? He may be getting his sexual needs met through you, but this woman is highly exalted in his and highly exalted in his eyes, and he loves her deeply, deeply. And I don't know what he's telling you, but he still, even though he loves her, it's kind of like Ray Charles, like he told his wife, um, "I do my dirty, but I only love you." Okay. So if you are the other woman, it's like you're not the only other woman either. Looks like it's the wife and you and somebody else. So I don't know who these. So it's the wife and you, and it looks like a black girl, a white girl, maybe a redhead, and all of you are raising your dresses for him. Okay. Everybody raising a dress for the married man who is in love with his wife. And even if, they are in the process of getting a divorce, for some of you, he's still in love with this woman, right? He's still in love with her, which means that if she said, all right, let's go to therapy and let's try and work this out, he would, because this is the woman who is exalted in his eyes. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm simply reading the cards. And again, this is entertainment purposes only. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story. All right. But in the deep recesses of his most deepest subconscious mind, he loves this woman. He married her. He's with her because he loves her, and she accepts the other women, and he also loves the ladies. And so, he has lady friends, and in fact, he could have had, with the high priestess hiding a woman here, he could have had another lady friend for 20 years, but she ain't gonna be receiving nothing when he dies, right? So that's what's going on for some of you, right? Now, how does she feel about him? The Page of Swords, the Fool, the Fool, the Five of Cups. She's not in love with him anymore. Looks like her feelings left a long time ago. She got tired of the other women. She's really tired of the other women because the other women has been there since the inception of their relationship. Okay. And it's like, it's always this other woman, it's either the ex or the baby's mother, and she's really tired. She's tired. All right. You could be dealing with she could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay. Air signs are coming in kind of strong, but she's been very disappointed in this relationship with him because he keeps fooling around. And, that's just what he does. He keeps fooling around, but he tells her, you signed on the dotted line knowing who I was. All right. I never tried to hide that from you. You knew I was a hoe when I became your husband. And she's like, well, I thought that once, to death do us part, or once we made our vows, that you would change. Okay. She doesn't want to share her husband. and she doesn't like these other women around at all. And so she's lost a lot of her feelings for him because she's had to share him with these other women that sometimes is just kind of blatant. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's blatant that I have this other woman over here, and you know what I mean. He could have even gotten somebody else pregnant before. So, what is he going to do? What is he really, truly going to do? What he's going to do, if I could keep it 100, he's going to tell you that he's getting a divorce, make it seem like he's getting a divorce, or tell you whatever you want to hear so that you will keep pulling your panties down and giving him sex without commitment. All right, the other woman, part two. The other woman, part two. All right. He's going to, in some cases, he's just going. I see the page of wands with the king of wands and the three of coins. So it looks like he's going to be married because the king of wands to me is a married man, and he's going to stay married, right? Because he's looking directly in front of of you. He's looking direct. He's not. I don't see justice. I don't see death. I don't see anything. And even if there was a death card, he still loves this woman. He may not come to you just because he's getting a divorce with her, right? Why would he need to get a divorce from her when you're willing to see him when he's married? Okay, but I don't know. This is entertainment. Don't listen to me. But the page of wands. So what is he going to do? He's going to stay married, right? He's good news about the marriage, and he's going to build with other women. So, this is a person who practices polyamory, and she has accepted that. So, some of you might be in denial about it because you think that they're going to get a divorce and y'all going to live in la la land because that's the bullshit that he's telling you. But yeah, his wife is not willing to give up a 401k, insurance, money, house. She's not willing to do that because of some girl that he wants to fuck, right? She's not hurt by that at all right, because she's seen her daddy do it. He lies to, let's see, I left him behind, and okay, that's it. This resonates with me. Oh, good, honey. I'm so happy. I let him behind in 2019. He was a Sagittarius. Okay, he lies to that woman. I feel so bad for her because we all know about her. He doesn't take the other woman seriously at all, and she's been hanging around. And she knows. She knows. This is what she's agreed to. She knows. Even if he has lied to her, he showed her. All right. And so this is what the wife is going to do. Oh, she does love him. The lovers, especially if she got Gemini in the chart. Wow, she does love him. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. So it looks like the wife loves this man and feels like this is her soulmate, but she is really overburdened by the other women. But she's just going to hang in there and just look at it differently. Well, I live in a home. They have a baby together. Let's see. They have a baby together last year too. Okay. And that's cool. That could be the child that they had together. All that means is that, they had sex without a condom. That's all that means. If she was dumb enough to have sex without a condom with a married man, then that's on her. And that's how everybody feels. Okay. So we have the lovers. So the lovers is here. The wife lost attraction to him years ago, so she always just tells me what she's going to do with his money. They still live together, but separated. Yeah, uh-huh. Now she's in love with him. She may not be attracted to him, but she loves this man. Look at that shit. Look at that. There's, see, in this card, there is no angel. There is no making a choice. This is where her heart and her soul is. And that's why he loves her. Because he knows that she loves the fuck out of him. And you see that red, and it's passionate. And if that means she got to tolerate another bitch, baby, two bitches, two witches, what the fuck ever, she ain't going nowhere. And that's her husband. And that's what's up. She knew he was a hoe when they got together. He had always been a hoe, and he always gonna be one. And that's her hoe. That's how she feels about it. But yes, yeah, I know she loves him like family. Okay. So then Taylor, you are never gonna know what's really going on between a man and his wife. People are going to tell you what they want you to hear. You know what I mean? But when it's really behind closed doors, that's a whole different thing. And I could see that, she loves him like family or however the fuck it is. I don't know, maybe we're not talking about you no more, but however the fuck she love him, they staying married. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, um, yeah, so this, it could be a Gemini, right? Could be a Gemini. They have been renting from years, but he downsized the wife from 5 bedroom to a 3 bedroom, her and the kids that don't belong to him. Yeah, a lot of older couples do that. Um, so the I see the lovers here, okay? And this is the wife who really feels very strongly. She's going to stand by her husband. She's going to stand by her man. If this reading is for you, there is no divorce between these two people. There's no justice card whatsoever. And even if the divorce has been filed, it will not be finalized. All right? Because one person just has to say something that the other person wants to hear, and it'll stop all of that shit, especially if she decides that she wants to stay. So let's see then, and this is why he married her. Taylor, who are these people that you're talking? Is this your sister? Are you talking about your sister? I think you were talking about your sister the other day. This is your sister and her husband. Is that who you're talking about? All right. All right. So what happens to them? It looks like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Death card, they'll be with each other to death do them part. That's what I'm seeing here. All right. Now, if you are the other woman, though, I see him with you too. Oh, this is your sister. Okay. Yeah. If you are the other woman, or if there's another family, I see him with the other family too, if that is something that you want. Okay. Right. I see him being your man too, the emperor. Yeah, with the son. Y'all could have kids too. So it looks like this man might have multiple relationships with multiple women. There's going to be one that's going to be in his life for like 15 to 20 years as the side person. They may have children with each other. Okay. But look at the emperor. Look how he's looking away from this other chick. So it's kind of like, but I do feel that he cares about her. He might even take care of his child. But yeah, so that is what I see. So if you want a reading, you can text me at 470 She said she's better than me. Ain't no way. I'm not sharing. Hey, DP. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. I really do. But I think that whoever this wife is, she's very self-assured. Like, I think he has really let her know um, how much she means to him, and that no matter what he's doing, she knows that she got it like that. And I mean, because this girl is not threatened by nobody at all. All right. All right. So which sign should I do next? Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries. Who do you guys want me to do a reading for next? And listen, like I said, that's not everybody's story. If it's not your story, and you know that it's not your story, don't get mad. Just it's like that's not my story. You know, we have something different. But how do you know when a man is real serious about you? You will meet his mama. All the shit that they say. All right. They got married while he was in the pen. She signed up for this, as you said, because he told her what it was in the beginning. Aquarius man, Sagittarius wife. I'm out. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. 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 So, okay. So you said do Sag. I'm going to do it right now. Okay. I'm about to do Sag right now. See you guys later. God bless.